Hello there everyone, and welcome to the Build-A-Flower Bellflower layering guide. In this video I will walk you through how to layer up these images in this stamp set. Also refer to our trifold packaging because we do have the layering guide on there. So to start with, I am going to be using the base layer for the A1, so this is the largest flower, and I'm using some iceberg ink to ink this up. So I'm just going to stamp this directly onto my piece of paper, and there is the layer 1 complete. I'm then going to take A2, I'm inking this up using the beautiful Eastern Sky, and I'm just layering this up so I'm matching the top points of those petals and also the bottom point. It kind of covers it all. I'm then going to take the A3 and I'm going to be inking these up in the aquamarine. Again, I'm lining up those top petal points as well as the bottom petal point on the left hand side. So once I've done that, I'm then going to take the A4. This one I'm using the azurite, and again I'm going to be lining up them top petal points and the bottom point of that flower as well. This is a really easy one to layer up, as you can see exactly where it's supposed to go. Now all 4 of the layers are done for this flower. I'm then going to do the center portion. So this one is the A6, and I'm just going to pop that into place into that center where you can see the gap is, and that's going to fill that completely. I did use the beautiful maple yellow for that, and for this one, which is the A5, I'm just popping that around the side, and that was the honey drizzle. For the bottom pieces, I'm just lining this up with the bottom of that flower. I just used some olive for the A7, and for the A8 I'm using moss ink for that one. Next up I'm going to move on to the second flower. So this is one of the medium ones, and I'm just going to ink up that base layer as I did before with some of the iceberg ink. Next layer is Eastern Sky. Now as before, I'm just lining up them top portions of the petals and also the bottom left hand side of this petal as well. Then for the third layer, which is the B3, I'm just going to ink this up using the ultramarine, and again I'm lining up them top petal points as well as the left hand side of that flower. You can see that they do touch. Then we're using the azurite for the B4, popping that into place. Again, I'm just adding it to the top portion of the petals as well as that left edge. For the bottom of this flower, I'm using the moss and the olive as before, and I'm just nestling that into where the little leaf part needs to be, and the rest of it kind of fits itself into place. So for the third and the final flower, I'll be using exactly the same colours inks. This is the base layer, which is at C1, and I'm using the beautiful iceberg for that one. I'm just going to ink that up and pop that into place. The second layer, I'm using the Eastern Sky. Now I'm lining up the top part of this one and also the left hand edge. So the top and the bottoms do match up with this one. For the third layer of this flower, again, the bottom and also the top line up perfectly, as well as that left edge. I do find that all of the shadows of this flower are on the left edge, so we're lining up the top, the bottom, and that left hand side there with the fourth layer. Then the leaf layer that we have here, I'm going to be using the olive and moss again, and again these two just nestle into that bottom piece of the flower and line up perfectly there. I'm then just going to ink up the little stem that we have. I say little, but it is very, very large, and then that it is complete. Really do hope that this little video has been helpful. If you do have any questions, please email us at support@altenew.com and we will help you out there. Thank you so much for watching everyone, and have a really beautiful day. Bye bye.